Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. But I do feel like... I feel like the camera's a bit off-center. I don't know what happened. What did I... Okay. Right. I might move this a little bit. Is it this way? No, the other way. This way. That's not any better. Hold on. Am I tripping? Is that more centered? I can't tell. I'm just trying various things out and hoping that it looks good. Hallo, tipyn bach yn hwyr I ti, ond yn gwych I mi. Just dwi'n mynd i'r ballet heno. Bydd ti sesiwn yfory? Dwi ddim yn siŵr, achos mae'n wir yn spontaneous, ond mae'n debyg byddai'n mynd i'r Peak District I cwrdd â fy ffrindiau yfory. Felly, mae'n dibynnu sut mae'r cynlluniau'n gweithio allan. Yfory byddai'n recordio podlediad yn y prynawn, ac yna, da ni heb benderfynu eto. Felly, dwi'n gobeithio stream yfory hefyd, ond dwi'n gwybod bod y amser yma, bod y pryd yma yn debyg yn well I chi yn yr Amerig... Sut I ddweud Americas? Americau neu pethau fel yna. Ond, yn wir mae'n wych I mi hefyd, achos dwi'n cysgu yn hwyr fel arfer, felly mae'n gweithio a fy nghyfer. Fel arfer dwi'n gorffen streamio, ac yna dwi'n gweithio tipyn bach ar y cyfrifiadur. Dwi'n gwneud tipyn bach o olygu, dwi'n gwneud y fideo nesa, dwi'n ysgrifennu fy noethuriaeth ac yn y blaen. Felly, mae'n bosib. Mae'n bosib I mi streamo yn hwyr. yn lle... What? Regularly? Yn rheolaidd, ond... Halo. Ond mae'n dibynnu ar y gwyliwr, achos mae'r mwyafrif yn Ewrop. Alors, le polyglotte, combien de temps pour maîtriser toutes ces langues? Quelle langue? Ça dépend de quelle langue. Achos c'est Welsh. Parce que, par exemple, j'ai appris le français à l'école, alors ça a duré très longtemps pour pas maîtriser. J'ai pas maîtrisé le français, mais je peux parler un petit peu. Mais l'allemand, j'ai appris à l'université et ça a duré, je pense, 2-3 années, mais j'apprends toujours. Chaque langue, je suis en train de l'apprendre. Par exemple, je suis en train d'apprendre de nouveaux mots en allemand. Quand je regarde quelque chose en allemand, j'apprends toujours de nouveaux mots. Tu te débrouilles. Par exemple, je ne comprends pas ce mot. Je connaissais ce mot, mais pas maintenant. Débrouille, c'est quoi débrouille? My French is not tip top. It's the first child that I neglect. That's why I don't. I get by. Yes, that is true. I am fine. I would survive in French. Actually, that's how I usually describe my level of French. Like if you dropped me in France and forbade me. That's the past tense, right? From ever speaking English, I would survive. That's fine. But I'm not comfortable, like, in general with this language, because I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with French. I don't spend a lot of time on it, but I get by. Je me débrouille. That's how I would say. Let's see tomorrow. Okay, you're going to your ballet. Okay, hwyl fawr. Mwynhea'r ballet. Ac dangosa ni'r canlyniadau. Neu, be ti'n dysgu yn y dosbarthiadau ballet. Noswaith dda, boneddigion a boneddigesa. Is that how you say it? That's ladies and gentlemen, right? But boneddigion a boneddigesau. I never seen it. I got it from the words that I know. Boneddigion. Okay. Boneddigion. Noswaith dda, boneddigion. Noswaith dda, boneddigion a boned. Fuck. It's such a long word. Boneddigesau. Noswaith dda, boneddigion a boneddigesau. That's how I'm starting my streams. By the way, since actually I wasn't expecting so many people, but since you're all here, would you kindly direct your attention to the chat? Look at this. Isn't this glorious? I spent a lot of time on this yesterday. I actually did like a fun what do you call that? Private stream just for me and my my closest friends, just to test out this new thingy that I can't grab. Okay, here, this. No, here. I don't know how to do this. The camera angle is a bit weird. Yeah, I spent a whole night on this, so I'm proud of how it turns out. I think is it legible? Let me know. Is it legible enough? There's a weird border here. I'm gonna try to get the border away. There we go. It's perfect, isn't it? I love it so much. It's so cute as well, and even if the background is a bit messy, you can still sort of read it. Obviously, it's better when it's like a solid black background, but this works. I don't know. I just like it a lot. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the chat what you think, and also like the stream. Obviously, don't forget that. I know it's a bit late for many of you guys because many of you are in Europe. But 其實睇唔清楚啊. Okay. I mean, if I did this I know would work. This would work. This is much clearer. But I just thought that with the border and everything, it looks nice and it's got some flexibility. I would survive in France. Actually, I would. Yes, I would survive. I would survivre. But the funny thing was last month when I was in France, I was about to test out how well I would survive in Paris. But for one, Parisians actually do speak English, contrary to popular belief. And I was hanging out with my good friend who is C2 in French. They love showing off the certificates. So they were very actively trying to help me out, and basically they did all the talking all the time when we were hanging out, go to restaurants. They did all the speaking, so I didn't actually speak much French at all. Ton intérieur est très blanc. Shit, what is this? What is a wardrobe? See, my French is really rusty. I'm not the kind of polyglot who will pretend I'm good at everything at the same time. I'm very honest, and I will tell you my French is shit. But what's a wardrobe? Oh, garde-robe. Of course it's garde-robe. And also bookshelf. Étagère. Okay. Cette étagère est la garde-robe. Ils sont très blancs. It's a font. Okay. Right. I will make I mean, there's not really many people here, but regardless, I will make a poll. Hold on. How to do this? Start a poll. Is this font good for the chat? No. Start poll. Let me know, because I've tried a couple of fonts. In the beginning, I tried to use my the fonts I usually use for my channel. So, for example, the one that I use in my thumbnails, the one I use in my the text in the videos and subtitles. But I just grabbed this random one and I thought it worked better. But I guess for some of you it's not the best. Ça contraste mieux avec le voile derrière. Of course, yes, that the voile. But obviously, like ideally, um I would have like a whole streaming room. But I mean, this is low budget, right? J'écoute la vidéo et je dessine en même temps. Ah, très bien, très bien. Tu dessines quoi? Tu fais quelle sorte de dessin? C'est très intéressant. J'aime bien les artistes. Alors, j'aime bien parler avec les artistes. Il y avait d'autres artistes qui font de drama, aussi de la musique, etc. C'est très intéressant. There's a bit of French going on. No way, you serious? I did not know that. You have to be kidding me. Oh wait, no, actually, I did know that. I did know that. Hold on. I've never heard people say it though, but I did come across it. Yeah, I did come across it once, in the dictionary. That is interesting. Right. Yeah. So how would we say it? Hold on. Let me unmute this. Pit. Oh, so you do use a pitine. Do people say it, Jacob? Ydy bobl yn deud y gair, neu... Aha, wir. Ah. Dyna broblem, achos dwi ddim yn clywed... What swears? What swear words? Swear... word. No, gomo. How do you say swear words? Anyway, dwi ddim yn clywed swear words yn y Gymraeg yn aml iawn, achos mae'r Cymru wastad yn meth... Is it meth... Is it meth... No. Trecu. Mae nhw wastad yn trecu yn y Saesneg. Sef dwi'n clywed fuck neu pethau fe na. Dim geiriau Cymraeg o gwbl. Felly, diolch am gyflwyno. Gyflwyno? Diolch am gyflwyno gair i ni I gyd. Je dessine des femmes nues. Très, no, how would you say that? Spannend auf Deutsch. Do you... I see, I'm how do you say exciting? Do you say excitant? Because I would think it excitant, but like, I know it's a famous false friend. Études anatomiques. Oh, très professionnel. C'est tellement professionnel. J'aimerais... no. Yeah. How would... Wait, no, yeah. J'aimerais bien avoir appris à dessiner à faire ces études anatomiques quand j'étais petit. J'avais des leçons de peinture et de dessineur quand j'étais petit. Mais... już nie. That's... Oh. Ah, plus, yeah, je fais plus. Dan checky ar Saintiai. Vedi Saintiai. Oh, saints. Okay, sant. Is that the plural of sant? Okay, cool. I did not know that plural. Checky ar Saintiai. So, I think Paul is going at like 50-50 right now. You know, I'm open to suggestions. I think, because I already spent too much time on that chat thingy. But if this is your chance to contribute to the channel, if you have other suggestions for other fonts for the chat, I'm open to suggestions, and I will happily try them out live. I know how to do it. So like, if you suggest a font, I'll teach you how to do it. I'm just giving away all the secrets. So you go to Google Fonts, right? You go to Google Fonts, and then you just find one that you think would look good in the chat. See, oh my, yeah, this is a good time to show off. Look, it goes yellow when it's my chat message. Isn't that cool? I love it so much. But yeah, if you have other suggestions, I'm open to suggestions anytime. So you can go ahead and suggest anything. Oh, I could do like the Q&A thing or whatever. But you can just put it in the chat. Anyway, so yeah, this is fun. I was expecting nobody at all, but I guess some of you guys are still is it still? I won't say alive. No, awake. Lol, is it lol I or lol le or what? Where are you based? Are you watching from francophone country? Troki. Oh, hello Barsoro. Cześć. Jak tam? Montserrat. Okay. You know what? We'll do it right now. We'll do it. I'll do it live. I'll try one by one, okay? And then you guys tell me in the chat what you think of each one, okay? For now, I will put Chucky. I assume that's Chucky. 1 second. I know how to do this. Currently, it's. I will do this. Now that's Chucky, okay? I could have used different fonts for the names and the chat messages, but I decided to make them all the same, just for a sense of consistency. And then, and then Montserrat. I'm gonna try Montserrat next. Trocky, Montserrat. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just read it in French because it felt French. And here it is. That actually looks. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. I could also put a background under this thing, but like I don't know. I can't come up with a nice background. I'm trying a lot of things because like I'm new to this streaming thing. I'm just winging it, right? I'm just doing whatever feels nice. So I'm very open to any sort of suggestions. So feel free to contribute whenever you have something. I'm trying to. Sinon, tu vas faire quoi ce weekend? Why do you use sinon here? Is it? Do you just mean like apart from that? 睇落今晚冇波蘭文，有波蘭人喺度啊，有啊，你可以同佢哋傾偈啊。Tu vas faire quoi ce week-end? Je vais aller à Peak District. Je vais visiter la nature avec mes amis, mais j'ai pas décidé quand je vais. J'y arrive parce que c'est très. I know the noun is spontanéité. What's the adjective? Shit, what is spontaneous? My French is horrible. Spontané. Ce sont des projets très spontanés. Parce que cette soirée, je me suis retrouvé avec une amie qui est venue de l'Écosse pour faire ce trip. Et alors, elle m'a demandé si je voudrais bien me rejoindre à eux. So, long story short, yeah, I will very likely be away for an evening or two this weekend. Faire des... Comment on dit? Randonnée. Disais randonnée. No, wait, you're saying bullshit. Sinon peut-être utiliser comme by the way. But yeah, you're from a francophone. Oh, wait. I was telling you guys earlier that I wanted to. I moved the camera here because I could do this. I could read this chat while looking like I'm looking in the camera. That is the purpose of this current setup. Yeah, I asked if you're in a francophone country because I was wondering what time it is right now where you are. Quelle heure est-il? Où tu te trouves? Do you say tu te trouves? Yeah, I think so, right? You're right. I think I might have heard Sinon use that way before, but I haven't used it myself like that. Poza tym dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. Tobie też. Jak tam? Jest trochę późno. Więc nie wiem jak długo będziecie tutaj, ale mam nadzieję, że zostajecie. Tu póki, no nie wiem, streamuję albo uczę się, albo coś tam. Montserrat looks better. Okay. I haven't decided how big I want it to be either. As I said, I'm just experimenting. So yeah, I'm trying to see. Can I make it bold or something? How's Montserrat like when it's bold? Would it be better if it's bold? I just thought it's quite how do you say, wide. I don't know. Yeah. Again, I'm open to suggestions. So can I? Okay. Szanowni Państwo, it is the same. Yeah, you're mostly in the same time zone. That's why I was a bit unsure if I want to do this. I came back like past 10, and then I had to finish some stuff before I could do this. So I wasn't sure if I was doing this, but anyway, I just decided if someone's going to show up, then we can chat. If otherwise, I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm happy with that as well. It's just to build community and also motivate myself. It's like two birds, one stone situation. Kill two birds with one stone. In Cantonese, we just say one stone, two birds. We don't need a verb. 呢啲語言你都唔識，你唔識法文威爾斯文我講廣東話咯，講廣東話你識啊yeah, but I've been editing the video with Mamat over here, who is the moderator. I never realized that was a perfect coincidence because I chose this I chose this color for the moderator randomly, and it just happens to be the same color as the emoji in her username, so it worked out. Anyway, so I've been editing the interview that I did with her, so you can look forward to that. It's about this is a teaser. It's about language learning and a special kind of experience in language learning and like social interaction. And yeah, I forgot how much I was surprised by how much she understands Cantonese. So like I'm gonna full on speak Cantonese to her on camera, and I have the certainty that I will be understood. You can make it a bit bigger. Okay, I see. Because sometimes I see, because I'll just be looking at like other people's chat boxes, and sometimes it's like really small, so I don't know what the ideal is. Vitom Rosto, I don't know how to pronounce that. I wish I did. Pas vraiment. En hiver, it's so the react button is covering up the word, so I can't read it. On avance d'une heure et en été on recule d'une heure. Yeah, so you say it's a Central European time. It's the same time zone. Interactions with the third kind. So I wonder what if I did this instead. What if I made it but like bigger like this? Does it look good? I made the now the font is actually bigger. It's stretched out a tiny bit. I don't know. I'm gonna close this poll, but yeah, that was 50-50. That's the worst kind of poll. Katowice tutaj? Kto jest w Katowicach? Nie, czy jest tutaj ktoś, kto się znajduje w Katowicach? I'm gonna pin a comment. Let me know if you have suggestions for the on-screen chat for the remainder of this stream. If someone shows up and then has a suggestion, I'm going to take the suggestion. How do I pin it? Pin it. There we go. Jesteś z Krakowa. Ja bardzo tęsknię za Krakowem. No, kiedyś częściej jeździłem do Krakowa, ale już... nie jeździłem. Latałem do Krakowa, ale teraz już nie. bo już zabrakło mi pieniędzy, więc nie jestem w stanie tak często latać. Nigdzie. Byłam tam. Mama. Or else you just transition to a different gender. But now it's a bit too wide for le voile. Is it le voile or la voile? Shit. Le voile. Okay, yeah, I remember. For la voile. Le voile. Yeah. Do you think I should put like a background in there? Because I don't want like a black box. I think a black box looks ugly. But I could also just make the border thicker. Let's see, how do I do that? I'm gonna try something, right? I'm experimenting. How do I do it though? Oh shit, I have no idea how to do it. That shadow. Oh no. I'll do it later. Actually, you know what? I could probably give that a try right now. Give me 1 second. I'm trying something. 1 and then make it 2. Let's see if this works. This is fun working it out with you guys. I made the outline thicker. Is that more readable? Ja jestem krakowianinem, ale wolałbym mieszkać w Gdańsku, bo moim zdaniem jest piękniejszy, a przede wszystkim jest nad morzem. Ja się całkowicie zgadzam. Ja bardzo przepadam za Gdańskiem. Kiedy tam byłem, nie byłem tam długo, ale podobało mi się. No szczególnie bycie nad morzem. Ja bardzo kocham być nad morzem. Niestety teraz nie jestem przy morzu, bo no jestem mniej więcej godzinę, 2 godziny oddalony od morza, ale bardzo chcę być tam. Quelle était la langue la plus difficile à apprendre? Yes, do you think it would be even more readable if I made it even thicker? I'm not sure. I'm democratic. La langue la plus difficile, c'est une question très personnelle. Et pour moi, c'était le français parce que j'avais beaucoup de difficultés avec cette langue. Ce sont des difficultés pas à cause de la langue elle-même, mais à cause de mes expériences avec la langue quand je grandissais. J'apprenais la langue à l'école et j'ai pas réussi beaucoup. Et après, j'apprenais le français à l'Alliance française. J'ai pas aimé cette expérience non plus. Alors c'est le problème. C'est oh my god, someone just caught me speaking French. I can't. Je vais pas comprendre. Je parle pas français, pas du tout. Pas du tout. C'est une langue très difficile. Je disais que le français est la langue la plus difficile que j'ai appris. J'ai prise. See? That's why I said it's difficile. Yeah. But just to recap, basically it's not about the language itself. I think there is no difficult language if you're going by the language itself. It's more like what kind of experience you've had learning it. And for me, I learned it in school. I learned it for many years without much success, and that emotionally that made it the most difficult language for me. The mauvais prof could be. In that case, I also had a mauvais prof en japonais. c'est le même cas. I think the main thing, because when I was a kid, right? I'm gonna say this in English for like everyone else as well. When I was a kid, I wasn't interested in language learning, so I didn't know what I was doing. I guess there was not like cause-effect relationship there. It's more like I wasn't interested, and also I didn't know what I was doing. And that's why I did not learn very effectively. And because of that, I've learned French for many, many years without any success. Which is what made it feel difficult to me. Like, even though like the language itself is not that complex, it's just I have a love-hate relationship with it now. Czy jest ich dużo w Gdańsku? Jest czego? Sad notices of missing smażalnia ryb. I don't know. Well, tak myślę, że smażalni ryb w Gdańsku jest sporo. Oh, like, is that like a I guess what we would call a fish and chip shop in the UK, smażalnia, because that's where they fry the fish, right? From the, I don't know that word, but like I can guess from what it's made of. That is interesting. Smażalnia. I didn't notice that. But I really enjoyed the. When I was in Gdańsk, I enjoyed the river running through the city, obviously running towards the sea. And I love that. I love it. I love being like by the river, by the sea. And I felt the same thing when I was in Klaipėda in Lithuania, also by the Baltic Sea. And it's a very hip area in Gdańsk. Like, you have all the hip bars, like burger places. It's a bit touristy, to be fair, but it's very chill. I like it. Polska ortografia I gramatyka. Yeah. I mean, that's what I say. Polish grammar, it's complex. But when I learned Polish, I already knew what I was doing, right? And I knew how to deal with the complex grammar because I had learned German. And because of that, I didn't feel the resistance. Again, when it comes to like hard language or not, it's very personal. It's only about my experience. So with Polish, I didn't feel as much resistance because I knew what to expect. I knew how to deal with the difficulties. So it didn't feel as hard to me, even though I know it's more complex for someone who doesn't speak a Slavic language. Wesh mon frère. Is Wesh coming back? That is the question. I wish I could like speak some slang in any language. I guess I don't know. I don't think I speak even English slang. I know what people say when they chuffed, but I haven't used it as much. I need to try and go to Smażalnia Ryb. Oh great, now I have to go. Are there flights from Manchester to Gdańsk? I'm gonna look it up right now. A cheap fish ship bistro. That's what we call a chip shop. Siema MD. Jak leci? Jak u ciebie? I'm literally gonna look up flights right now because you said it. So Manchester to Gdańsk. Tanie loty. It just brought me straight to Polish Skyscanner. Oh, you know what? I could do it here because I'm gonna need this browser window for later anyway. Let me reformat this a little bit. No, I'm gonna. Pro tip: if you look up flights, always use incognito, because apparently that's what I heard. Apparently, if some websites raise the price after you look up something just for you, which is really weird, but I guess that's the case. Oh, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Manchester to Gdańsk. They have an airport, right? I've never flown there, but ooh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, you can't see this. Wait 1 second. Why is it? Wait, why is? There we go. Oh, I'll make myself even smaller. Look at this! Look at this! £58, £59. Oh my goodness! I could do that. I could totally do that. Oh, 30 fucking pounds! Cholera. Ale cały tydzień. The whole week. Do day trip. No. 3 days. Let's see. Oh, that's like a week after my birthday as well. Ooh. What if I did a birthday trip in hold on, why is it so small? Hold on, I'll make it bigger. What if I went to Gdańsk for a few days before my birthday? I can afford that. Early flight, that's fine, I can survive that. Oh, you guys, I might actually do it. Oh, what did I miss? Jestem tu nowy. Dobrze leci. Od ciebie? Nie wiedziałem, że mówisz po polsku. O, nie wiedziałeś? Ale tu jesteś? Okej. Fuck, I know that word. Hold on. Is it na podcast? No, do you say na podcast? I'm blanking right now. It's na something. Na. Do you say na podcast na mój kanał? Is that what you say? I've native speakers here to correct me. No ale jak tu dotarłeś? Albo jak tu podziałeś? Jak tu się podziałeś? Did you say podziać? No, that's you got lost. When you got lost, you didn't get lost. I'm trying to think of other ways to say the same thing. How did you end up here? I don't know. You guys, give me more suggestions how to say that. YouTube pokazał mi twój kanał w polecanych. O, dziękuję bardzo YouTube. Dobra robota. Natrafić. Jak tutaj natrafiłeś? Dziękuję bardzo. That's what I do when I learn languages as well. This is, again, a tip for anyone watching. I love when I'm figuring out how to say one thing, I try to recall other ways to say the same thing, assuming that I've learned several. So like just now I was asking, how did you find my channel? So I'm like, okay, let me see if there's other words that express a similar meaning. So just to keep everything fresh in my mind. I think the chat is not working against this background. I'm thinking like in the future, jak trafiłeś na mój kanał? Dziękuję bardzo. I'm thinking in the future maybe I'll do because next year I plan to stream like a specific game. I'm not like, I'm not gonna consistently do game streaming, but there is like one game I'd love to stream, and then I think I'm gonna do like a layout thing where the game is like a certain part of the screen, and then there's a chat somewhere. I'm gonna try various things. Jak to bola, man. Cieszysz się? Hi, you're learning Swedish as a native English speaker. You think you're a pretty solid level. How big of a step up is German in your opinion? I mean, German from Swedish? I didn't learn German from Swedish. I learned Swedish from German. So for me, it was a big step down. It felt like I was on easy mode because even like among the Scandinavian languages, Swedish has the most German loan words. So it felt like German simplified. So I can't speak much on like on going from German to Swedish, Swedish to German. But it was certainly there were some challenges. I think the hardest thing about Swedish is like the pronunciation, how they go up and down. But then I speak a tonal language, so it wasn't. Actually, no, it's pretty hard because so in Swedish they have a thing called a pitch accent, right? So sometimes the meaning depends on the ups and downs of the word, for lack of a better word. So for me, I come from a tonal language, so I can hear all the ups and downs. But the difficult thing is how they go up and down depends on the dialect. So each dialect has a different like pitch pattern. So if you want to like properly learn the pitch accent, you have to choose one dialect and stick to it. So that's the hardest part. I'm assuming you go to like a high level. But German, if you go to German is it just has more grammar. But the logic is similar, so you won't have too much trouble. Hello Seapot, welcome, witamy jeszcze raz. I podziękuj Language Simpowi, prawdopodobnie dlatego, że go subskrybujesz. YouTube ci I can't change the pronouns like on the fly. YouTube ci mnie polecił. I see. Yeah. Me and Language Sim, we're good friends, so that's why. I mean, I'm on his streams quite often, and then he shows up, says one meme thing on my stream, and then like beats it. So it's interesting. Yeah. So algorithm works in mysterious way. How do you express that? Algorytm działa do you say tajemnicze sposoby? Or is there like a more idiomatic way to say it? Or is that a thing that you guys say in Polish? Or am I just translating from English? Do you let me know if w tajemniczy sposób. Do you say that? Tak się mówi? Czy to kalka z angielskiego? Tylko może wymyślam coś. False friends are the scariest parts. Yes, there are false friends between German and Swedish. I can confirm that. I don't have an example off the top of my head now, but I'm sure they exist. Gift. Yeah. Gift. Yeah, gift. Gift means poison in German. And in Swedish it can mean either poison or married. So, jag är gift med en kvinna. I'm married with a woman. But let me confirm. Poison in, is it also gift? Förgifta, to poison is förgifta. Oh, yeah, there you go. Gift does mean poison. I was right. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So the
Gift.
yeah, so gift meaning poison, that came from German, but gift meaning married, that came from Norse. So that's they come through a different path and a different route as well. They ended up sounding the same. Sklep, yeah, sklep in Czech it means what? Like something you store, somewhere you store something, right? I think. In Welsh that's storwa. Niezbadane są drogi, jakimi chadza algorytm. Okay. Niezbadane są drogi, jakimi chadza algorytm. I love the word chadza. I love these like frequentative, like mawia, chadza, bywa. What else? I don't know what other ones. The fact that they are like relatively rare in Polish, but they randomly show and they're like, oh, that's interesting. Why is it false friend? What does droga mean? Does it mean drug? Does it mean drug in Czech? Wait, what is drug in? I actually forgot this one. We don't. You don't have the. Fajnie, że wyłapujesz takie niuanse. Jakie niuanse? Nie wiem jakie. Coś przegapiłem? Nie wiem o co chodziło. See, you can see a very marked difference in how comfortable I am speaking like French and Polish. Obviously, Polish is something that I have ready to go at most times. Not perfect, but like I feel comfortable in Polish and German. No. Yeah, the cellar. Okay, cellar. Yeah, that's where you store something. I mean, you can see the connection, right? Because in English, you call a shop a store because they store stuff, and then you can go get the stuff that they store. Oh, yada. Yes, yada. I love yada. Oh. Sometimes I overuse these ones because I love them too much. I'm like, oh, moja mama mawia and whatever. Sometimes I overuse them, but they're very handy. Just they express, it's like a repeated thing that happens. I think you can say przechadzam się, right? You go for a walk somewhere. Okay. It's been it's been 15 minutes. I thought nobody was gonna show up because it's so late, but I don't know, somehow you guys made it here. This is amazing, and it's a fun time talking to you. I'm going to do my studying as usual, and as usual you can keep talking between yourselves, or asking me things, or telling me something interesting. If you, this is a fun thing. If you discover anything interesting in your daily life, in your language learning, or whatever, you let us know. Share your findings. That's actually what I do with my English students. I have a thing where I tell them each week, share one thing that is interesting that came from this week. Could be like something you learned, could be something you did, and then they don't do it. They're bad students, sadly. What I'm gonna do today? Do I want to start a new chapter or finish the one that I was doing? Because I do want to speed through this. August is coming to a close. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna plug things now, because today, well, it's Saturday now, but when in the UK a few minutes ago we were in Friday. It was the 23rd of August, and the 23rd of August is a historical day because it's a day when the Baltic countries 35 years ago stood together in a human chain to protest against the Soviet regime. And it's also the same day when the Hong Kongs did the same 5 years ago. And that's why this year, in the past year, I was inspired to write a piano piece about this connection between people and this sense of striving for peace and freedom. And so if you guys enjoy some piano music, I would recommend that you go check out the recording that of this piece that I wrote and I performed myself. Because today, no, I guess yesterday, it was such a meaningful day to me, because I've always been very moved by this historical event ever since the first time I learned about it, and that's why I wrote music about it. So I don't know if any of you is interested in the piece. I'm gonna put the link here. If you're on mobile, don't click it, because that will close the stream. So don't leave the stream. But if you're on your computer, you can click on it and open a new tab. But otherwise, yes, I am a composer. If you didn't know, yeah, I'm a composer. I write music as a day job, even though I don't make money yet. If you're interested in my art, you can. There is on my channel, on this channel, the homepage, there's a link to my music channel where you can find all my music. The channel's just my name, Israeli Composer. So yeah. But again, if you're on mobile, don't click it, because I don't want you to leave. Sklep comes from sklepić, make a solid roof over something. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that's why it develops from like a simple meaning. Tu proposes des cours d'anglais en ligne? Oh, do you say propose des cours? That is an interesting collocation. I never knew that. Tu proposes des cours. Is that a common thing to say? But yeah, I do teach languages online. Usually I do Cantonese and English, because I mean, obviously those are my best languages, and I feel most qualified talking about them, especially English, since I learned English as a second language. So currently I have a couple of students in Hong Kong secondary schools who need me to help them with their exams. I try to, because they need me for the exams, but I try to strike a balance between teaching exam things and just helping them learn the language in general. Because a problem with language learning in East Asia, right? Like especially in Japan, but also in Hong Kong, is that we learn the language like as an academic thing. We learn the theory, but we don't really learn how to use the language. Especially, it's pretty well known that in Japan they are much better at English in written form. They can read, they can write, but they can't speak. And we have a similar language. We have a similar problem from Hong Kong, even though not as serious. So when I teach my students, I try to help them acquire the language the way that I learn my languages. But it's a balancing act. What is an ANS synthesizer? Don't know what that is. How would you feel about collaborating with a filmmaker and having music in a film? I've done that, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing that. For various reasons, I I I would not promote the film on this public channel, but I'm proud of what we did. I also did the voiceover for the film in English, and I'm proud of what we did. It's a good film. It was my first try, and I'm happy how it turned out. In fact, I'm going to the director's wedding next month, so that's exciting. So yeah, I'm always open to doing that. Like if you know anyone who's filmmaker looking for a composer, hit me up. I have done it before, so I'm happy to attempt that again. In fact, I'm hoping to meet up with a very old friend of mine. So you guys know Easy Languages, right? So Easy Languages technically has Easy Cantonese, but like they don't have one steady team. Instead, someone comes in, does a few episodes, and stops. So many years ago, someone did a couple of Easy Cantonese episodes. I did the subtitles. I made the subtitles for those videos. And then now I'm hoping to meet the creator once again in the UK, because they have also moved to this country and they've started making films. So I'm quite excited. I love meeting other arts people. It's always it's fun to see what people come up with. It's so great. I am from Hong Kong, yes. C'est pareil en France. On apprend surtout les règles théoriques et on est nul, surtout dans la prononciation. I think is it comparable? I think this is just a hypothesis, right? I have a hypothesis. I feel like in general, European cultures, when they learn foreign languages, they place more, just on average, okay? On average, I feel like Europeans place more emphasis on speaking. For example, in English, you say, I speak French. I speak Cantonese. In Cantonese, you could say I speak English, but it's not the default. Usually, you just say I know English. It's like in Polish, you say znam angielski. Znam angielski, mówi po angielsku. I know English, I speak English. In Polish, you can say both. In Cantonese, the default is I know a language. So we don't necessarily have to speak it. And I feel like that's why in Europe, when you learn a language, there is, again, on average, a more focus on the speaking. Back when I was growing up in Hong Kong, like the only speaking we got to do was in like exam preparation classes. Like we'd have like a couple of sessions practicing exam format. Like you actually get a question, you have like a group discussion, and that's where you get to speak, and that's it. You'd love to learn Cantonese? Yes, do it. Ucz się. No, dawaj. Weź się ucz kantońskiego. I'm always a big fan. Ask the moderator here. She's been learning Cantonese. She also understands Polish. So feel free to ask her questions about learning Cantonese. And I will have a video coming out in the future, hopefully, about her journey learning Cantonese. But it's a good place to start. I mean, she's right here, unless she's logged off, because it's quite late. You're a film major, but you're a student right now. Oh, you know what? Hit me up. You'll find my socials on my channel. I forgot. What do I know about you again? Because you showed up earlier. You said you're learning Swedish. All right, you're this one who's learning Swedish. Where are you from? Are you from an English-speaking place, or you recommend me as a teacher? I will. I'm trying to be humble, okay? But I will not deny that I'm happy to be recommended. But I'm a big fan of self-learning, as you might guess. I mean, my whole channel is about like teaching yourself a language. So my when I teach students, usually it's a bit hand holding. I teach them bit by bit, but the way I would prefer to teach is to give you a starting point and give you hints. Wskaźniki. Do you say that? Pointers. Wskaz. There is something with wskaz, but I'm not sure which one. I don't know which nuance. But yeah, I'm happy to like actually teach someone the language, but I prefer to help them, give them the foundation, help them learn it themselves, and then like check in to see how you're doing, like how you practice your skills, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's my dream as a language teacher. My dream is to help people teach themselves. But I also do teach. Do you say? No, you don't use that. Do you say wskaźnik? Am I tripping? Am I making things up? Maybe I'm making things up. Maybe I'm thinking in English. Wskazówki. That's yeah. I knew it. I knew it was wskaz something. Wskazówka, right? Wskazówka. Dziękuję bardzo. Wskazówka. Yeah. Yeah. Dam wam wskazówki do samodzielnej nauki języka. To mój ulubiony sposób nauczania. You're from the States. Okay. Right. Where are you studying? How's it like studying film? Because people ask me how it's like studying composition, but I'm curious how other art students do their studies as well. Alors, Mac, il est quelle heure chez toi? Chez moi, il est. Oh wait, how do you say? How do you say? Do you say 12 heures for midnight? Do you? My brain's thinking Welsh right now for some reason. 12 heures. 13. You got me here. I'm actually not sure how you say 12 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I'm being nitpicking. Yeah. Il est 12h15. Et chez vous, il est quelle heure? Oh, chez vous, wait. Vous, all of you, like, what time is it at where you're at? Because it's I imagine it's quite late. Poczciwy z ciebie człowiek. What's poczciwy? I don't know this word, poczciwy. Nie znam tego słowa nigdy. Good-natured, kind, dobroduszny. Okej, poczciwy. Dziękuję za nowe słowo. Nauczę się tego słowa. Non, on dit minuit. Yeah, je sais qu'on dit minuit pour... c'est minuit. Mais comment on dit... Est-ce qu'on dit minuit et quart? Minuit et 14? C'est possible? Je suis pas sûr. 瞓覺時間早唞啦 Dobranoc. Gute Nacht. Wskaźnik. Yeah, no, wskaźnik. Yeah, that's why I was unsure, because my brain said wskaźnik, but then I knew it's not wskaźnik, because that's a wskaźnik. So I knew it's something else, but thank you. Like, it happens a lot. Like, I feel like with my level of Polish and also German, I often, my brain gets to something close, and then like I lose it. I'm like, I can't get to the exact word. I'm just it's like, you know, with people say that with transportation, the last mile problem. Like, once you get to, let's say you take a train to somewhere and then you need to walk the last mile to your destination. It's like that with my words. Like, my brain gets to similar, something close. It's close in meaning, or it's some word that looks like the word I know, but I can't get exactly there. Whereas in English, I know exactly. I have like my wyczucie językowe. I can I have my Sprachgefühl. I can feel exactly what each word means. So it just comes up. Minuit et quart, merci beaucoup. Ah, j'étais pas sûr si parce que j'ai jamais entendu cette combinaison de mots. Minuit et quart. C'est minuit et quart maintenant. Et chez toi, il est quelle heure? Okay, I'm actually gonna do some studying. This has been like this is the most multilingual stream so far. I'm pretty sure because I've never had French on the chat on the stream before. Obviously, I have Polish. I'm gonna have some Welsh, and we. I don't know if Jacob's still here, but like we had a Welsh speaker earlier. This is fun. That's why I do this. I love for people to challenge me and also like teach me new things while I get to like practice a bit. 1h15. Aha. Alors c'est en Europe. À quelle heure tu dors normalement? Pour moi, en habitude, je dors très tard. Trop tard, selon moi. Mais malheureusement, j'ai cette habitude. Et c'est difficile de changer cette habitude pendant que je fais beaucoup de travail pendant la nuit. Par exemple, de nouvelles vidéos. I'm very productive late at night. I don't know why. It's just a bad habit. Je vais bientôt me coucher. Très, très bien. Mais c'est bien que tu sois ici. Are you subscribed to the channel? Are you going to be in my future streams? Oh, genre. I've never used genre that way. I love it so much. In Swedish, we say liksom. Liksom va. Liksom, or typ. And then I remember, so I was fluent in Swedish when I was in Sweden, and then after a while I got a bit rusty. But someone spoke to me, and then I said like liksom and typ, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're still fluent," because it's a very like colloquial thing to say. J'espère qu'aucun moustique va me déranger pendant mon sommeil. Is it a mosquito? Moustique? I'm just guessing. I'm gonna. It is a mosquito. Ah! Vous avez des moustiques où que tu es? Tu viens dans le sud ou quelque part avec les moustiques? Parce qu'ici, il y en a. Wait. Il y en a aucun. Can you say that? Il y en a aucun. Il y a beaucoup de. I should know this. My brain's in Welsh. Plevet cop. What's. Araignée. Yeah. Il y a beaucoup d'araignées ici. Peut-être que cela aide avec les moustiques. Me and my friends, we have a running joke. We say that Duolingo always, like every single Duolingo course, okay, maybe exaggeration, lots of Duolingo courses teach you the word for spider a bit earlier than you would expect. Like usually in the third or fourth unit, or back in the day we had like a tree. In the third or fourth unit you have animals. And then in animals you have like cows, cats, dogs, and then you have spider. And so in every single language I've learned so far, I've learned spider way earlier than I expect to. So pająk, for example. With positive, it's naive, simple. Ah, okay, interesting. Thank you. So maybe it's a bit like in, no, it's not here anymore, but in Cantonese we say 老實. 老實 on its own means like honest, kind-hearted, like, yeah, honest basically. But then nowadays it also means like you're naive, because you're so honest that you always tell people what you think, so you're naive. I think I'm gonna write it down. Positive is like 老實. Oui, c'est ça. Non, ils sont partout, les moustiques. Partout. Partout. En... tu viens d'où? Quel pays? Ils sont partout. Ah, c'est terrible. Euh, déménage-toi en Grande-Bretagne. Okay, I'm going to do some reading. Bryswch, rhaid i ni gwblhau'r holl dasgau cyn y dyddiad cae. Da ni wedi bod wrthi ers 8 awr yn barod heddiw. Da ni wedi bod wrthi. We have been at it. Da ni wedi bod wrthi ers 8 awr yn barod heddiw. Mae'n gas gen i weithio dan bwysau. Rhaid i ni gadw at yr amserlen. Pwy sy'n cadw golwg ar y cloc? You know that the thing... I said in the last stream I had to change to this pair of headphones, right? And these are closed back headphones. And now I have no idea how loud I'm speaking. And I'm worried that I'm speaking too loud. And people are going to get angry at me. I'm going to check. Am I loud? How loud am I speaking? Wait, why do I even need headphones? I don't need headphones. I'm not listening to anything. What the heck? I just had headphones on. Out of habitude, out of zwyczaj. What's in English? Habit. Out of habit. I don't know why. I had headphones on for no reason. What the heck? Last semester you took a cinema history since the 1960s, and the professor made us study a very worldly array of films from... Oh, that's interesting. Well, in music studies, in the undergrad courses, or programs, you say, we have film music. So actually, there is even different kinds of film music. For example, there is music historians teaching film music, usually in like the earlier age with the black and white films, and then you have composers teaching how to score a film. So I've actually done both, and it's quite interesting. It's a special way of looking at what music does in a film. Słownika poczciwy, życzliwy, szczery i łagodny w stosunku do ludzi, skłonny do pomagania innym. Nigdy nie słyszałem, by oznaczało to naiwny. W każdym razie nie to chciałem powiedzieć. Nie martw się. Wiem, że nie chciałeś tego powiedzieć. You're not loud. Well, to you are not loud, but it matters what my housemates think, because it is late, so I don't know if... Hi Nugget, welcome. You are also a night owl. I know you're in my time zone, so I know exactly what time it is. So you guys are all owls. You are not the marki. Oh. Yeah. Wie sagt man das auf Deutsch? How do you say night owls in German? I have no idea. We don't have a German speaker in the audience right now. Yeah. But also, so I have housemates next door and also underneath me. So I'm hoping that the floor will actually block off the sound, because I'm not speaking loud, I think. Whereas the wall here to my next door neighbor is really thin, but my neighbor sometimes works night shifts, so I never know whether they're sleeping right now. Sleep is for the weak. I agree. I have been sleep deprived for the past few weeks, voluntarily, because I've been sleeping late and then forcing myself to wake up early to actually do the stuff I want to do. I'm going to continue reading this thingy. I don't know why I stopped. Da ni wedi bod wrthi ers 8 awr yn barod heddiw. Mae'n gas gen I weithio dan bwysau. Rhaid I ni gadw at yr amserlen. Pwy sy'n cadw golwg? Pwy sy'n cadw golwg ar y cloc? Pwy sy'n cadw golwg ar y cloc? Fi. Da chi wedi ffeintio potel ddŵr poeth fawr? Potel ddŵr. Water bottle. Potel ddŵr. Feminine then. Potel ddŵr poeth fawr. Mae'n bwysig bod y boss yn cadw yn gynnes pan mae o... Mae'n bwysig bod y boss yn cadw yn gynnes pan mae o allan yn gyrru. Ydw. Mae yna un yn barod. Pryd da ni'n cael ein talu? Pryd da ni'n cael ein talu? When are we getting paid? Pryd da ni'n cael ein talu? Ar ôl y Nadolig, of course. How much time do you sleep per night? I'm trying to keep it to 7, because I'm powerless to stop myself sleeping after 3. I would love to stop myself sleeping after 3, but somehow it's difficult for me. And then I'm strongly against waking up after 11. So 7 hours usually. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But yeah, I don't have a day job. I'm a research student, so like I can work anytime I want. Maybe I will have to. I will be doing TA work at the uni once the semester starts, so I will have to wake up earlier. But for now, it's summer, so I'm just out of control completely. Oes na rhywun o'r adran cynnal? Wait, adran, is adran feminine or masculine? That's the question. Oh, I'm still thinking about the Gdańsk trip. I want to do it. Do you think I should do it? Is any of you in Gdańsk? Because I would love to visit people. And it's so cheap. It's very tempting. It's very tempting. It's so cheap. Oh. Because if I try to go to like Krakow or Warsaw, it's fucking 100 and half through the roof. You need to sleep 10 hours. Well, Nugget said sleep is for the weak. I didn't say that. Yeah, I survive. Oh, I was gonna look up a gender. What the heck? Adran. Adran is feminine. So, Adran. So the Department of Maintenance. Adran cynnal a chadw. Oes na rhywun o'r adran cynnal a chadw wedi bod yma eto? Oes, of course. Rhaid iddo fo hedfan am filoedd o filltiroedd. Hedfam am filoedd o filltiroedd. Oes. He had a fly for hundreds. No, not 100. Thousands of miles. Why is the maintenance guy in a different continent? What the heck? Oes na unrhyw beth iachus yn mynd I mewn i'r parseli yma? Oes na unrhyw beth iachus yn mynd I mewn i'r parseli yma? Ycha fi, mae'r holl rwtsh yma'n afiach. Why is it rwtsh? Why is it rwtsh? Rwtsh. Rwtsh. What is rwtsh? It's not in the dictionary. What the heck? Rwtsh. Rwtsh. Rubbish. Oh, so it's the same as rubbish. Rwtsh yma'n afiach. I love the word rwtsh. I'm gonna use rwtsh. Jestem ze Śląska I nie umiem mówić po śląsku. Teraz okazuje się, że umiem nawet po polsku. O, nie O. Poczciwina to na określenie kogoś dobrego, ale trochę nierozgarniętego I podatnego na there is a few words here that I don't know. I'm gonna look them up later on because now I'm learning Welsh. But what did I do? Copy. Yeah, but sometimes it's about like tiny nuances. Did you see my Śląski video? Because lots of Polish people found my channel through my last video about Śląski. Because I would be surprised if you're from Śląsk and you haven't seen that video. Maybe that would make you angry. I don't know. But like you said you came through just a YouTube recommendation. Well, my plant yn hoff o bethau. Mae plant yn hoff o bethau melys. O'r gorau, mi wnawn ni roi ychydig o gnau ac orennau I mewn hefyd. O'r gorau. O'r gorau is okay. Okay. O'r gorau. O'r gorau. W porządku. Okay. Spoko. What else? O'r gorau. Good. There are actually not many languages that have their own version of okay. D'accord. Okay, again. No. Well, ymlaen. Oh, lots of good phrases here. Ymlaen. Let's keep going. Ymlaen. Keep going with us. Ymlaen. Mi fydd hi'n fis Ionawr cyn bo hir. Ac wedyn mi gawn ni gyd wyliau. I'r dim. Exactly. I'r dim. Rhywle cynnes gobeithio. Pwy ydy'r boss? Oh, it's like a riddle. I should have known it's a riddle. Bryswch, rhaid i ni gwblhau holl dasgau cyn y dyddiad cae. Da ni wedi bod wrthi ers 8 awr yn barod heddiw. Mae'n gas gen i weithio dan bwysau. Rhaid i ni gadw at yr amserlen. Pwy sy'n cadw golwg ar y cloc? Fi. Da chi wedi ffeintio potel ddŵr poeth fawr? Mae'n bwysig bod y bos yn cadw'n gynnes pan mae'n allan yn gyrru. What? Ydw, mae yna un yn barod. Pryd da ni'n cael ein talu? Ar ôl Nadolig, wrth gwrs. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. I get the riddle. The boss is Santa Claus. Because the workers get paid after Christmas. And the boss is driving. Dyddiad cae. Okay, the deadline is Christmas. Oes na rhywun o'r adran cynnar a chadw wedi bod... That's why the maintenance guy flew here across thousands of miles, because they're in the fucking North Pole. Rhaid iddo fo hedfan am filoedd o filltiroedd. Oes na unrhyw beth iachus yn mynd i mewn i'r parseli yma? I'r parseli, they're sending the parcels to the kids. Ychyfu, mae'r holl rwtch yma'n afiach. Wel, mae plant yn hoff o bethau melys o'r gorau. Mi nawn ni roi ychydig o gnau ac orenau i mewn hefyd. Wel, ymlaen â ni, mi fydd hi'n fis Ionawr cyn bo hir, ac wedyn mi gawn ni gyd wyliau. And they get time off in January. They are the... Pwy yw'r bos? Sean Corn. Yn y ddeialog, da chi'n clywed cadw golwg ar cadw trefn. Is it cadw trefn? Is anyone still here? I know it's quite late. Oh, someone's still here. It's incredible. Cadw trefn. Is it? Yeah, it is cadw trefn. Why is my handwriting shit today? It's not fun. Cadw'n gynnes. Gynnar. Oh, sometimes Welsh words are just so similar. So cynnes is warm. Cynnar is early. Cynnal is maintain. Cadw. Say cadw. I. Auge. I. Ergon. No. What's Welsh? Llygad. Cadw llygad. Cadw llygad. Yeah. Cadw llygad. Cadw llygad ar nati. Ymlaen â ni. Dim. Rhywle cynnes gyfeithio. Oh, because they're cold. Okay. O'r gorau. Be ydy'r brawddegau? Dwi'n cael fy mesur am suit. I want to learn the Welsh way of saying sh, because the native Welsh way, they don't really say sh. It's something like a s, something between a s and a sh. Because like when they say shur, yeah, there's a sh, but like when they say mis, which means month, misionar. Still here, just doing some retouches on your one-act play. You're writing a play. Oh my god, guys, I'm bringing together so many different art people. Someone's doing play, someone's making films, I make music. It's like, it's going to be the best cross-continental, worldwide collab ever. We should make it happen, you know. This is so cool. I don't know how that even happened. Like, my channel isn't even about art. I mean, my other channel is art, but this channel is about languages. But somehow people stumbled upon my streams who do different kinds of art. Język się zmienia. Zmieniają się też obyczaje, kiedy poczciwość była postrzegana przez pryzmat ludzi żyjących w małych, zżytnych wspólnotach. There's a lot of words that I would love to learn better. I see now when I read like advanced Polish things, I get most of the words and I get the gist. And like I can, when there's new words, I can basically guess the meaning from the roots. Like zżytnych, zżytych. I don't know that word, but I can guess it from the parts that are in it. But there's so much still to learn. I've been reading a book in Polish lately. I've been reading a book about deaf people, and it's fun to just go through it. Bon, je vais me coucher. Bonne nuit à tous. Have a good evening. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. On se revoit dans le prochain stream. You have to be going. Well, dziękuję za towarzystwo. Dziękuję wszystkim, którzy dotychczas byli, czy albo są. Dziękuję, że jesteście. I'm happy to have anyone here. Basically, like when everyone goes to bed, I'm gonna end the stream. That's the idea, because I can go very late. Oh, not everyone. Well, all the Europeans, not the ones in America, and because they have many hours to go before they go to bed. I'm gonna practice my handwriting as well. Doing calve mesir. Shoot. Ar. Tap. Mesir. Yn a shop ddillad. Yn shop dillad. Shop ddillad. Yn a shop ddillad. Mae'r strike. Oh, you know what? After I finish the stream, I'm so gonna go through it and then find all the tips I've given and then make videos out of them. Maybe I'll make short videos. Maybe say the same things again, but like more in a more focused manner. Too bad, like when I'm improvising on stream, it's more scattered. Like sometimes I'm thinking what I'm saying, so it's not clear. Fajnie mówisz po polsku, to tak poza tym. Again, I can't see the word because of the react button. That's so annoying. I don't know why. How do I do? I can read it in the screen. Can you guys read it? Yeah. Again, I need more suggestions for this chat thingy, because I don't know. Like when I see other people stream, right? They have the chat with a transparent background, and it's readable. I don't know how to make it more readable. Maybe I just need to think about my setup. Anyway, poza tym, po streamie obejrzę twoje filmy. Dałem suba. Dziękuję za suba. I never seen the word suba, but I zrozumiałem i za to dziękuję. And well, you're very welcome to share the video with your friends. You're clever. That works, but it's okay. I read it on the chat overlay. You know what? I'm gonna put this back here so that it's more readable. A little bit. I'm sorry. I'm still figuring things out. Like someday, like if I made money from YouTube, I'm gonna like invest it into a proper streaming setup, like where I can put chat somewhere visible, and then I can show you more of the room, and instead of this awkward angle towards the bookshelf. But yeah. Well, welcome to share with your friends and people who might be interested, because that one got a lot of like Polish people's attention. Not the the latest one is a joke video, and you're welcome to share that as well. And some of my friends really enjoyed it. I think some Polish people who show up here really enjoyed the joke video. You think the new chat looks very good? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'm worried about the visibility, because like in the beginning I had a different font, and then I polled chat to see if the font looked good, and then it was like 50-50. So I tried this font. I think to me it looks a bit too wide, but I don't know. You let me know what you think, okay? Please give me feedback, because I'm trying out various things. But my main worry is that when I want to show more of my face, like I want to put myself in the middle, now you can't really read it, because it's like, I don't know. Do you think I should add a background? I could add a background, but I don't want it to be like a solid black rectangle. That's ugly. Anyway, I'm going to continue making these sentences. Ma strejken kale galu gan. Oh, the strike was called. Okay, I didn't get that. Because you call a strike, as in you organize a strike. Ma strejken kale galu gan y gweithwyr, the workers. yn y gweithdir, yn y steelwork. I love how much industry there is in the representation of Wales in this book. Steelwork. Mae thymheredd. Mae thymheredd hi'n cael Wait, no, that is wrong grammar. Tymheredd, this chapter taught me tymheredd is feminine. Oh, masculine or feminine? What the heck? Fine. Then you're not wrong. Why are some words in Welsh like by gender? Why is that a thing? Like, make up your freaking mind. I guess like it's a dialect thing, because in German you also have words being different genders and different dialects. Okay, a vesir. Gan a nurse. Not an ysbyty ar y ward. I think you say ward. Mae'r drill. It's so calming to just write out things. I love writing foreign languages. It's so satisfying. Do you agree? It's yeah. You probably haven't seen it, but like a few years back, I made a video about learning to write Hebrew with my left hand, and that was fun as well. It was very difficult because I was born ambidextrous, but I grew up right-handed, so it was a new thing to learn. And obviously, Hebrew is a very different language to write. The joys of gendered languages. I don't feel anything about genders anymore. Like, I mean, lots of people hate them. In the beginning, I hated them, but like at this point, having learned this many languages, I'm like, I just feel nothing. Like, fine, okay, yeah, masculine, feminine, whatever. But the worst that can happen is I get it wrong, and it's fine. Like, it's nobody cares. You have to go. Well, take care. Trzymaj się, and I'll see you in the next one. Lovely having you here, and welcome to the community. I love that we're building community now. You love writing Chinese characters and your scripts. I know. I love learning new scripts. Like, well, I ended up learning Polish, but if I had continued with Russian, I would have really... No, not would have. I did write a lot of Russian sentences while I was learning it back in the day. I wrote like... Because I was using the Glossika method, and I went through like half of the entire method. So I wrote 1,500 sentences in Russian. And it's so fun. And I did that again with Kazakh. What else? Hebrew. Have I learned other scripts? Well, I haven't learned Arabic. I've learned to read Thai. Someday I want to learn to write it as well. It's so much fun. Too bad I can't enjoy writing Chinese anymore, because I've been doing that my whole life. As someone who classes themselves as non-binary, the joys of fitting into gendered languages is just gender. Why? The best? Are you being sarcastic? I feel like you're being sarcastic. But I understand. I honestly I don't envy non-binary people who speak like gendered languages. I knew an Israeli person back in the day from Discord who is non-binary, but they couldn't find a way, because Hebrew is extremely gendered, like not just adjectives, but like all the verbs, most of the pronouns, everything is gendered. So they tried to find a way to speak Hebrew without gendering themselves, and that is just, it was a nightmare, because like most of what they said had to be in passive. Like, instead of I ate the apple, it would become the apple was eaten by me. And then they gave up in the end. And then I've also heard that some German people who are non-binary, they give up and then just speak English, and that's such a shame. I don't know what the solution might be, because I mean I love gendered languages. Like, not the fact that they sort people into categories, but like, I don't know, I love learning them. It's fun to put things in groups, but then when people have to be part of that, it becomes awkward. But which is why like Dutch and Scandinavian languages are so great. Well, well, Swedish kind of has a masculine in like one specific case, but otherwise it's just common gender and then neuter. So those are great for non-binary people. Oh, by the way, it's Saturday now. It's in Manchester. It's currently Manchester Pride. It's been like going on for the past week, and then I guess today, which is in around, I don't know, 12 hours, it's going to be the Pride Parade in Manchester. I'm excited to see how it's like. I've never seen one in person before, actually. But well, too bad. I'm gonna be recording, so I don't know. And then afterwards, I'm heading off to meet my friends in the mountains. The difficult part is when people try to make the languages fit their identity. There are people who think it destroys the language. Yeah, that's why it's such a conundrum, because I don't know how I feel, because I like the it's satisfying to have everything fit together, but I know reality is messy. It's like society is always messy, and there is a necessity to make the language work for them. So I'm divided. I yeah. I can see both sides. I understand people who think like it destroys the language, but also you can't sacrifice people for the language, right? Ugh. I really enjoy gendered languages that are not masculine and feminine. Yeah, see, Dutch, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish. I don't know other ones. Sorry. Maybe like noun classes in other, like in African languages. You were invited to be part of your uni's Pride Parade bus, but you're working. Ah, well, unfortunate. Yeah, when I came home just now, like 2 hours ago, I passed by Gay Village, and it's so freaking exciting. Actually, they for some reason they boarded off most of what was going on, so that you could only go through. You could only see what was going on when you get in there. But it was so loud, so much singing, partying. Some people regard Sinitic classifying nouns as genders. I do see it that way. I do think our measure words are similar to genders, because I mean, if you look at like Swahili noun classes, it's a lot like genders, so it's sort of like the same concept. It's just that I guess our noun classes in Sinitic languages are quite fluid, because something could change form and you can have a different class, or you could, like, I don't know, put water in different containers for different classes, or you could, depending on your subjective perception of an object, you could classify it in different ways. I mean, I've had debates with people about like what counter words to use. Maar drill and carry lanhai. Who cleans a drill? What the heck? Oh, is it a dentist? Does a dentist clean a drill? Gan a dentist. But speaking of genders, I think modern Welsh's relationship with gendered, like for example professions, is really interesting, because they have the mechanism they have the mechanism to make every single profession feminine. And me, as someone who speaks a lot of European languages, I have an urge to follow like the way that other European languages work, like French and German. But because of, I guess partly because of English influence, English being genderless, like lots of professions in English are not gendered, and also probably like progressive thought. People just don't use the feminine forms in Welsh ever. So like dentist is always dentist. They don't say like the female dentist. And again, I'm torn because I want to speak, I love to speak a kind of Welsh that is more general European. But that comes with like more conservative, gendered expressions. I don't know. I have a very weird relationship towards this language because I love the fact that it is, in some ways, it's so not English. It's so different from English. It's so European. You remember the new gender neutral version? It's a whole thing. That's why I don't bother with it. I'm so glad I don't write standard written Chinese anymore. It's do you know the history of that? Yeah, so that can explain that. Do you know the history of that pronoun? Because it's in my opinion, it's an extremely stupid history. I can send you that it's in Cantonese, but if you can read Chinese, you can probably guess what we are saying. Hold on, I'm gonna find that short. I have too many browser windows open right now. We had a short about that on our podcast. Which one? This one. This one, it was from our podcast. It was from a live stream that we did with our patrons. Subtle plug here. It was funny. We talked about this for a little bit in that episode, in that live stream. Kind of dainted, and by the way, Ken, where are you watching from? Are you watching from Europe or are you in Asia? What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I read the wrong. I read the first half of this sentence and then I read the second half of this sentence. So I'm a fucking idiot. So it's saying the drill is being used by the dentist, but I read the drill is being cleaned. So the drill is being used by the dentist on the bad tooth. Ar y dant drwg. Dant danedd, plural danedd. You're in Hong Kong. Okay, so it's good morning. It's 7 hours. So it's 8 now. Is it 8 now? You'll have to check it out. Sure, no problem. I think I just broke this sheet again. For those who haven't been watching since the start of this series, this entire series of streams is just a slow process of this book disintegrating. And whenever I turn a page now, it just breaks off from the rest of the book. So now it's just going to end up being a loosely bound set of pages. Ar y dant drwg. Mae'r gum. I think it's just Nugget and Ken on the stream right now. I'm lovely to have you here. You're very welcome anytime. I do stream like relatively often. Maybe not this weekend. You have to work. Well, hope you get to work smoothly. You're gonna take the metro. How long have I been streaming? I need to. Okay, maybe I'll end it around 2 hours. Where did I buy this one from? It's from I got it off Amazon actually. It's available on Amazon and for the same price of £10. Otherwise, I think they recommend buying it from the Welsh bookshops, but usually you have to pay shipping from those bookshops. And I have Amazon Prime, so I just get it off Prime. Mae'r gum cnoi. Oh, chewing gum. Gum cnoi. Cael ei. Oh, the chewing gum's being cleaned from something. I thought, why would you clean chewing gum? Why do you need clean gum after you've chewed it? Or bwrdd. Oh, with a wet cloth. Okay, ar clwt. Glib. You considered finally buying HSA books from there, and they're around the same price. Really? Okay. From where? From Amazon as well? I don't know any Chinese learning books. Sorry. You're cycling. I hope you're not watching and cycling. you can listen and cycle. But I love people who cycle in Hong Kong. They're so rare. When I was in secondary school, I cycled to school all the time, and sometimes I would, when I got up late, I would just rush down there and then ride at full speed to my school. It was so thrilling. I miss my cycling days. But yeah, I'm hoping to start cycling again in the UK, but I'm just really scared of sharing the street with the cars. That's why I haven't started doing it. Mae'r teulu dieithr, the stranger dieithr, teulu dieithr yn cael ei croesawu gan y gymuned yn y parti croeso. Parti croeso. Nice. Geirfa, gwrywaidd neu fenywaidd. Llyfr lliwio, gwrywaidd, cerdyn, bag, dosbarth, llyfr, maith, tocyn ti. When you learn gendered languages, do you like mentally color code the words? Because I kind of like doing that. I tried. I'm not synesthetic. I don't know the adjective. I don't have synesthesia, but I try to make myself see colors in the different genders. Sort of helps a little bit. Pêl, ystafell, ysgol, shop, court, rhaglen, game. Ymarfer, mae gen I ddiddordeb mewn cadw anifeiliaid. Dilynwch y patrwm, mae hi yn y gegin drwy amser. Mae gen hi ddiddordeb mewn coginio. Oh, okay. So what do they have interest in? She's always in the kitchen, so she has interest in cooking. Mae gen I hi ddiddordeb mewn coginio. The last job, again, I said I would do this. I don't know why I keep changing. See, again, I'm looking roughly in the camera. My last job is very far, like 1.5 hours of commuting. So when you looked for a new job, opt for a close. Oh no! I can't imagine commuting for 1.5 hours. That's the worst. You're boycotting MTR. Good. Brings back memories. I haven't been in Hong Kong for 4 years, so you literally never set foot outside of Europe since 2020. Even though I have friends who have moved here, but they still go to Japan like once in a while. I'm glad to be working from home, but like when I finish my studies, I don't know what's going to happen, like what kind of job I'm going to get, or if you want to get a job. Mae hi'n prynu llyfr newydd bob wythnos. I'm not going to write it, it's fine, I don't need to write it. I'm just going to say the sentence. Mae hi'n prynu llyfr newydd bob wythnos. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb. Well, see you. Well, enjoy your cycling. Be safe on the road. See you next time. Come to my other streams when you can. It's probably harder for you in Hong Kong when I stream earlier. It's the first time I'm streaming so late, so I guess it works for Hong Kongers. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb mewn llyfrau. Mae hi isio rhedeg marathon. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb mewn rhedeg? Mewn marathonau. Mae hi mewn grŵp drama. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb mewn drama. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb mewn drama. Mae hi'n mynd o gwmpas y byd. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb mewn teithio. Mae hi'n... Oh, wait. Oh, it's trying to make me turn into a verb. Okay. Mae gen i ddiddordeb mewn darllen. Mewn rhedeg. Mewn actio. Mewn teithio. Mae hi'n mynd am dro yn aml. Mae gen i hi ddiddordeb mewn cerdded. I'm a bit hungry. That's weird. I might eat something. Oh, I just revealed my another bad habit that I have. Oh, this is bad. Ac fy mod i'n byw yng Nghaerdydd. Ysgrifennwch hanner cyntaf y frawddeg gan ddefnyddio Does gen I ddim cod heddiw. Ooh, okay. Even though something, I don't have a raincoat today. Modyn disgwyl glaw. Mae o'n y gwaith ei fod o, even though ei fod o'n sal, even though he's sick, he's at work. Mae o'n colli pob game. They lose every game. Ei bod nhw'n hyfforddi. They are training bob dydd. Every day, they're losing every game. Mae'r tŷ bwyta'n gwneud yn dda iawn. Even though something, the restaurant is doing well. Even though there are mice. Bod llygod. Is it llygod? Or is it llygoda? I forgot. What's mice? Llygoden is mouse. Llygod. Bod llygod mawr, rats, yn y gegin. Even though there are rats in the kitchen, the restaurant is doing well. Okay, I'm gonna finally put my headphones back on and do a listening, and then I'm gonna finish here. You've also been working out how error works in Entani. Oh, you mean comparatives? I thought you meant like the error I was using. You feel as though these can be very different and unique and add a lot of character. I mean, there are not that many ways of saying that. Sometimes you add suffixes. Sometimes you just use like more or less. Or you know what? Do it like we do in Cantonese. We have two ways of saying more. More something like better or faster in Cantonese, and it depends on whether you're directly comparing it with something else. So, if you say like I am faster than you, then you're saying I fast surpass you. But if you just say I'm faster, you say I fast a little bit. And then the fun part is a little bit is just a default, and you can change it you can exchange it for any kind of amount. Like I'm faster by a lot, I'm faster by somewhat, I'm faster by like 10 kilometers. And that is very fun. And I think it's interesting that I realize these things when I'm teaching. Like I have to explain the grammar to learners, and I realize, oh my god, my language is so freaking interesting. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. It's a bit late. I'm gonna finish this and then call it a night. I mean, it's probably only Nugget here, or I don't know. If Nugget's not here, then it's someone else. What am I looking for? Uned pymtheg. Let's do this. Gogledd. Robin radio. Pam mae'r bobl ifanc yn mynd I Seland Newydd? Pam? Be mae rhaid I chi wneud cyn mynd i'r diwrnod hwyr? Sut mae'r ffordd i'r fferm? Ymlaen llaw, yn hollol wastad, o fewn clyw. O fewn clyw, within hearing distance. Okay.
Helo, pwy sy'n siarad?
Helo, Gwenan sy yma o ffermwyr ifanc ardal Abercastell.
Su mae Gwenan? Sut medrwn ni'ch helpu chi?
Wel, rhaid i mi godi pres i helpu criw o bobl ifanc yr ardal sy'n mynd i Seland Newydd am 6 mis i gael profiad gwaith ar ffermydd y wlad.
Gwych iddyn. Sut ydych chi'n mynd i godi'r arian?
Mae gennym ni ddiwrnod hwyl wythnos i ddydd Sadwrn. Mae o wedi ei drefnu gan deulu fferm Caer Castell efo help mudiad y ffermwyr ifanc.
Be sy'n digwydd yn y diwrnod hwyl ta?
Mae gennym ni helfa drysor o gwmpas y fferm. Rhaid i chi fod yn barod i fynd i mewn i ambell i dwlc, beidi, cwt gwair a hyd yn oed ambell i gwt ieir. Ond mae na wobrau arferchog.
Bydda i ddim...
Rhaid i chi fod yn barod i fynd i mewn i ambell i dwlc, beidi, cwt gwair a hyd yn oed ambell i gwt ieir. Ond mae na wobrau arferchog.
Bydda i ddim yn gwneud hynny. Mae gwair yn gwneud i fi gosi'n ofnadwy a thisian.
Wel,
No, I missed that. No, I
croeso
missed that.
i fi, cwt gwair a hyd yn oed ambell i gwt ieir. Ond mae na wobrau arferchog.
Bydda i ddim yn gwneud hynny. Mae gwair yn gwneud i fi gosi'n ofnadwy a thisian.
Gossi.
Wel, croeso i chi ddwad yn hwyrach. Mae gennym ni farbeciw a thwmpath dawns yn ysgubor fawr gyda'r nos.
Hynny'n swnio'n fwy o hwyl i fi.
Efo seidr a chig o Gymru.
Gwell byth.
Ond cofiwch, dim gwisgo stilettos. Llawr pridd a llwch sy'n ysgubor fawr.
Prydell.
A dydy o ddim yn hollol wastad. Felly gofal cyn steil.
Pwy sy'n gwneud y gerddoriaeth?
Y gwerinwyr gwyllt sy'n chwarae.
Dwi'n siŵr mae nhw ydy'r grŵp gwerin mwyaf swnllyd yng Nghymru.
Paid â phoeni Robin. Does na ddim un fferm arall o fewn cliw.
Felly oes angen archebu tocyn ymlaen llaw.
Wel oes, os medrwch chi, i ni gael gwybod faint o fwyd sydd angen i'r barn chi. Ffoniwch fi ar dim 7814, ond cofiwch dim gwisgo stilettos. Llawr pridd a llwch sy'n ysgubor fawr, a dydy o ddim yn hollol wastad. Felly gofal cyn steil.
Dio hwyl i fi.
Efo seidr a chig o Gymru.
Gwell byth.
Ond cofiwch dim gwisgo stilettos. Llawr pridd a llwch sy'n ysgubor fawr, a dydy o ddim yn hollol wastad. Felly gofal cyn steil.
Siarad.
Helo, Gwenan sy'n yma o ffermwyr ifanc ardal Abercastell.
Su mae Gwenan? Sut fedrwn i'ch helpu chi?
Wel, rhaid i mi godi pres i helpu criw o bobl ifanc yr ardal sy'n mynd i Seland Newydd am 6 mis i gael profiad gwaith ar ffermydd y wlad.
Wel, cyfle gwych iddyn nhw. Sut ydych chi'n mynd i godi'r arian?
Mae gennym ni ddiwrnod hwyl wythnos i ddydd Sadwrn. Mae o wedi ei drefnu gan deulu fferm Caer Castell efo help mudiad y ffermwyr ifanc.
Be sy'n digwydd yn y diwrnod hwyl ta?
Mae gennym ni helfa drysor...
Oh no, I missed that.
Mae gennym ni ddiwrnod...
Gwych iddyn nhw. Sut ydych chi'n mynd i godi'r arian?
Mae gennym ni ddiwrnod hwyl wythnos i ddydd Sadwrn. Mae o wedi ei drefnu gan deulu fferm Caer Castell efo help mudiad y ffermwyr ifanc.
Be sy'n digwydd? Hynny'n swnio'n fwy o hwyl i fi.
Efo seidr a chig o Gymru.
Gwell byth.
Ond cofiwch dim gwisgo stilettos. Felly gofal cyn steil.
Pwy sy'n gwneud y gerddoriaeth?
Y gwerinwyr gwyllt sy'n chwarae.
Dwi'n siŵr mae nhw ydy'r grŵp gwerin mwyaf swnllyd yng Nghymru.
Paid â phoeni.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm so freaking done. Oh, it's so late. I mean, I don't mind. It's not really late for me, but still. Oh, I forgot to change to sharing screen. But anyway, you've been you got it so far. It's the words. I thought, is it a sh against? Yeah, do it. I'm stronger than you. Against you, stronger. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, that's like how we do it. Like I'm strong surpass you. Okay. It's been fun. We have lots of different people here. I've got to speak languages. I've got to do some practice and studying. Lovely having you. As I said, I probably not be streaming this weekend because of the travel plans, which actually I'm still making as we speak. I haven't made the plan yet, but I hope like if I'm not going, I'll be streaming the weekend. But thank you so much for being here. This is a slightly shorter, not really shorter, but like slightly shorter stream, and I'll see you next time.